Rum Chat, Body's podcast. Hear that, me done chat. Tune in, subscribe. Oh gosh, we love that. Make we chat with the rum. Pour me a one shot, yeah.
Hiya guys, welcome to another episode of Rum Chatz. Today we've got a good show on today, very different. It's going to be controversial and I know there's going to be banter. I've got 4 beautiful women in front of me. They're going to come up with topics. I'm going to be coming up with topics, but guess what? This is going to be a spicy episode of Rum Chatz. Now ladies, thank you very much for coming along today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Now, do you know what? You lot sounding all thank you. I know within a couple of minutes I'm going to be getting it. I'm going to be slicing it. I want to speak about something which a couple of people have got into my emails and on WhatsApp. They want to know what it's like for a man to be in a relationship with a female that's younger. Ladies, can you answer that?
Are we talking about the man's older than the woman?
The man is older than the woman, yes.
But most women are more mature from a young age than men. How many years difference?
Yeah, I think it depends on the age.
On the age.
Of me, there's a 5-year age gap between me and my partner. And I don't see that it's affected us because we were still part of the same generation growing up.
Okay.
And I was quite mature. I don't know about any of you.
I think you know, like when
age
you, I
difference.
think like you know when you're filling out a form and it goes like 20 to 25, 30 to 30.
Yeah,
if you fit in that category, it's cool.
Then that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's alright. I don't think there's a problem if the age gap was bigger. I wouldn't look and be like, oh,
listen,
you're a bit funny.
listen.
Well, it depends how much bigger.
To each their own, innit?
Yeah, I don't think it's a problem, but I think it could be a problem because you're from two different generations.
Different
Yeah,
generations.
if it's like a 10-year
And that's
difference.
what-
Yeah, so I might say I was raving here.
That's right.
That younger person can't join in with the convo with me because they don't know about that.
Well,
Or
do you
if
know,
he's ready to settle
Settle
down,
down.
and she still wants
she's
to go and party
That's
with her
right.
girls,
True.
every time
Yeah.
then paranoia starts, argument starts, jealousy
but
starts.
that's what he says, that there's jealousy and what have you, because she's at a certain age, he's at a certain age, and that's where basically that your jealousy comes in.
It just falls
Listen,
down to communication, and if
every-
you ain't got communication,
Communication is the key.
that's it.
Yeah.
Or you might get a decent guy where there's a 10-year gap, and he's like, go out, enjoy yourself. I have my time, you have your time, and cool with it.
Yeah.
That's right.
But it depends on trust and communication.
Yeah.
But then
But
that I think that could cause a problem because then as a female you do want to go out with your partner, and if he's not really
Like
on
that.
it,
Like
if he's
that.
an oldie,
If he's
yeah.
an old-
that's gonna cause problems.
But
then
most
age
men
is-
these days,
But
when
Yeah.
they
Age
get
is
to that
nothing but a
age,
number.
they think
Hello.
they're younger.
Hello.
So you do catch them old men in the
Yeah.
club looking young
Is
and
there
thinking they're young.
anything wrong with
You
that?
do.
Age
No,
is
Is
no,
there
not a
anything
number.
wrong with that?
You're here
Yeah.
once, enjoy it.
Is there,
To
but
each
is
their
there
own.
anything wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is.
You can be 50 years old, you can still go out and rave with the
Yeah.
youngers.
The only time I would
No,
see, not a
there's a limit,
problem,
there's a cut-off
because
point.
it's not my business, but you know,
What
if
you-
you got a
why is
50-year-old
there-
man
I'm not going out.
that's what I was just about to
No,
say.
no, you lot
I
are
ain't got a
talking
problem,
shit.
it's not my business.
I don't care.
But
Yeah,
it's a bit too much.
You lot are
No,
talking
but
rubbish.
I wouldn't go out and say
Hello.
I'm going to the same rave as the
So
one
can
day.
I ask you a question then?
Me
You-
and we can't end up in the
I'm
same
raving
place.
with my sons.
No, you're not.
I am.
Don't think they're gonna want you there.
No, but I'm
no,
going to try.
but you just
You
said.
can try, but it ain't gonna happen.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Very fine.
Age is only a number. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should be entitled. You could be 50.
Yeah, but
You
you
can
don't-
still be raving with your kid. Where's the
No.
problem in that?
It's
But
mutton
you
dressed
don't
as
want to go out
lamb.
into a club, see a 20-year-old in a club, and then you got like a 50-year-old man in the club.
It looks
It
pervertish.
looks
Yeah,
weird. It's
yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you lot really feel?
Yeah.
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 I feel like that.
It's like, I'm
Why,
gonna have to be your dad.
Dad?
Oh,
Why is my dad in the club?
Yeah.
When I moved to
I think it
No,
depends
I-
on, I don't know, because you get some 50-year-olds and you wouldn't even think they're 50.
Yeah.
It depends on the, I don't know, how they're portraying themselves.
Yeah.
You're just
But then
standing
some
there,
men
don't
all
have
down
age
crusty,
as
just
well.
looking at me.
Same as
That's
the girls.
going to make you feel uncomfortable.
No, but as an individual, if you know you're 50, why are you going to places where 20-year-olds go?
But the problem with that is
Why-
now,
why do we
there's
need
no
that?
age restriction.
No, there's not.
If I go out, I don't want to hold up the wall.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But then
I
again,
want to go and dance.
You want to enjoy
I
yourself.
want to get my freak on.
You-
One night only.
You want to
Yeah.
get what?
Yeah. One
Yeah,
night
that's
only.
what I'm saying.
Jesus
So
Get the freak on
Jesus
because
it depends. It definitely all depends. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you do get them pervy ones.
They just
And you can
sit in
tell
the
they're on their
corner.
own. And they're watching you like they can see through your clothes. Or you tell them, no, I'm alright, don't. And then they keep coming, and they keep coming.
Towards.
Yes.
And then you can smell the beer, and you're just older, move, because you haven't washed.
And you get a slap.
Yeah, but that's what makes it pervy and wrong.
I wouldn't expect my dad, who's 67, to be like talking to someone who's 30.
No, but some of them do.
That's wrong.
But some of them
that's
do, and that's the worst
But
thing.
he could just be saying, how's your day been?
How's
In a
your
club,
day
okay.
been? Fine without you.
Hello, how are you? Fine, thank you. Keep it moving.
Yeah, but not in
Oh
a
my
Yeah,
God.
that's how my days been.
Even talking.
Oh
right? You don't
my
need to-
gosh.
When you're saying like, I want to take you out for dinner, like, no.
So if you okay then.
No.
So if you had a older man approach you, you can tell that he's older and asks to take you out for dinner. Would you even entertain that conversation?
Thank you, sir, but no thank you.
But a lot of women do.
Me will entertain because if you can't give me anything, me want it.
No,
Thank you, sir.
I was waiting. I was waiting to see.
So,
Hold on. You know them
what you're
sugar
trying to
daddies?
say-
You know them sugar daddies?
So
I was
what-
waiting for someone to say.
So listen,
Yes.
so-
I'm the
If
one.
all you want me to do is sit down and eat with you, that's fine.
I'm the one.
One at a time you talk.
Anything you can give me.
They want feet pics. Suppose if they want a feet pic.
Do you know how much they get for that on OnlyFans?
Oh,
I don't know. Take a picture of my feet.
They
My
want-
feet. You can't even tell it's
feet,
my
nothing
feet.
else.
Yeah. You know how much women?
The internet's got a lot of feet pics on there.
Yes.
I can tell. I
Yeah,
can
the
tell you
internet's
this
got a lot
for
of
free.
them.
Man pay for women's toenails. Are you not taking the piss? Have them. You give me my money, yes.
I'm not getting nothing from my foot.
No, but you take a picture. Take it all day.
Not from my foot.
Oh, you don't like? You wouldn't even give him a foot pic.
What foot
For a
pic
bit
for
of
what?
money.
For what? Do you know how much they're going for? £2,000, Neymar. Just a picture of your
Not
foot.
of my foot.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
she just said it, not of her.
I'm
foot.
Not of my
Oh,
foot.
so you wouldn't do it?
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of my foot. Some of these men, I don't know what they do.
Wow.
And it is always men. Or do women do it? If anyone else, do women do pay for pictures of men's foot?
I haven't
Or is
really
it more of a
heard it.
woman thing?
I haven't heard of. To be
But
fair,
it's
I
just
haven't
like
heard,
it's
So
just
would
like
you-
men fluffing up their girls. They like their girls fluffy, innit?
Fluffy.
No, yeah, I get that. But then I
Well, it's
never
the
see,
same.
I never see like a woman trying to get a man picture of a man's toes or doing all them kind of
yeah.
funky things.
Can I just say one question to you? If somebody paid you £10,000 for a foot pic, would you do it?
Neymar.
Emma,
Because everyone else said
Emma?
they'll do it.
Yeah,
Would you do it?
yeah. I'll send
Would you
ten
do
of
it,
them.
babe?
turn up the.
You would.
For your
Would
foot.
you?
No one knows it's your foot.
No, because I don't like feet. I
Yeah,
have
but that's
this
fine. He
phobia
likes
about
them.
feet.
He likes
He
them.
likes them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of my ugly foot and send
So
it to
would
you.
you?
I get
And
like,
you would do it?
I'll do it for 200.
a quick flash or whatever.
I'll do it for 200. And what? It's a picture of a foot.
Just change the colour every now and
You know
then.
how it costs a living? You know how much £200 can pay for one of my bills?
Oh my
Listen.
God. As I said, people.
It's a foot. If it was any other part of the body, no. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like degrading myself, but my foot, take it all day.
But some of them like
As-
that, like weird things, like putting your feet in like egg or
Beads
something.
and so I've seen them
Yeah.
videos.
slime, all these kind of.
But it's men that's asking. You don't
yeah.
get a woman ask, or do you? Does anyone know? Do you get a woman asking for them things?
I can't.
I'm really intrigued to know. Does women ask for them things, or is it more of a man fetish?
A man thing
Yeah,
that
but
man.
but
They're
then we're
dirty
talking about
people.
I'm lost.
They're like them dirty
I'm
things.
lost.
We're talking about toes,
Man,
but
them-
women be asking for dick pics.
Huh?
Yeah. No, but there's kind of a
What's that?
sexual nature behind that because it is one of them. Do you get what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like men
they want
asking
The
for a
feet
boob.
turn him on. The feet
But the feet.
turn him. That's why you're sending
Women
the
are
picture.
sizing
So
up.
what? He's looking at the foot like
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's a
so
pair
that-
of boobs.
So
I
That's
didn't
why
even
he-
think of it
That's
like
why he's
that.
getting so much.
I didn't even think of it like that.
oh Jesus Christ.
That's
No,
it.
really. If your man said, "I've got this thing and I need you to put a nappy on me," and I want to,
Are you gonna put on a
No, but
nappy?
imagine you've
Would you
been
put-
with him for
would
20
you-
years.
Would you put?
Are you
No,
gonna
I'd be
put on a
looking at
nappy?
that.
That would be the last
Innit?
time he would see me.
Yeah,
I
was
agree.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. If that's your
Fetish.
fetish, no.
Yeah.
And after so many, no, I
That's
don't think
wrong.
I'll say. You know what? We can find someone
I
who
couldn't.
can treat that kind of fetish for you. Like you take it
gonna
outside
no.
the house. Do you know what I mean?
So you're sending your man outside to get his fetish?
Wherever you want to go. If anyone go dress up as baby.
You're sending your man outside
Would you?
No,
send
I
your
wouldn't
partner out?
entertain it.
No, I
No?
don't think I
Would
could
you do
entertain
that?
Nappy.
He goes to see.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that
Her man.
Breastfeeds her husband.
Breastfeeds
Yeah.
her husband?
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
weird, it's
rewind.
unfair.
Where a woman that does what?
She breastfeeds her husband. I know the cost of living, but that's going too far, Mel. It must be some psychological thing, like it goes back to their childhood or something. It must be.
I would like to say childhood trauma, but I don't think some of them.
I don't
No, you
even
know, I'm
think
trying to
it's
find a
childhood
reason
trauma.
behind it.
That's not even childhood trauma.
They're just nasty.
That is just that is taking it to
Yeah.
another level. A good question. Do any of you ladies have fetishes?
No.
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 Absolutely
Oh
not.
Jesus!
Sorry.
Now you lot have been Holy
Have
Ghost
you got a
now.
fetish?
And I have to
Who,
try
me?
and think.
No.
Who, me?
I'm actually thinking. I'm thinking.
See me, I'm a plain Jane, you know.
Real talk.
I always said, like, I know why God blessed me with 3 boys.
Why?
Because
You couldn't handle a girl version of you, yeah.
Because there's only
Another
bitch
child.
enough for one room.
I've always said the
There's
same
only
thing.
She's a mini me.
Only room enough for one bitch in my house.
Yeah.
And that's me.
But do you think that
She just-
having the girls more, I don't know,
Challenging.
is more challenging for you lot?
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you think so?
I don't know because.
I think it depends on the child, don't it?
Yeah, it just depends on the
You
child.
know what, every
when
child
I
is
say my daughter's a
different,
bitch, it's
innit?
just
Yeah.
like she will see something like, well, I didn't put it there, so I'm not picking up. I was like, cool.
I think that's all kids. Do you think that's just girls?
It's cool.
But
Well,
then
this
again,
is
boys
my
do the
opinion,
same.
cool.
Boys.
She can cook.
Uh-huh.
She can cook and all them things, but then she's very princessy because I think she's the only girl.
Okay,
She's
spoiled.
so
She's
that could
different.
be.
That's why I
she's-
say she's
she-
a bitch.
she's
Who
actually
spoiled
different.
her?
What? So what is the difference between the girls and the boys?
And it's not even between girls and boys.
I just think it's a child in general.
Imagine having social media
And
growing up.
I-
I'm so glad I grew up in a generation where there was no social media.
Listen, I didn't grow up in a generation where there was phones.
Yeah.
I had to write letter and post.
Well, we just knew where everyone was going to be in the youth centre. It's true.
We just post.
We had a lot of youth centres growing up, so every day we all used to just and it weren't planned. Everyone just went with their little £1, got in, and everyone just it was nice. It was safe. It was chilled.
That's what's
Yeah.
nice for the kids now.
Because there's no budget. They
definitely.
took
in the
them all.
community, to be
There's-
honest with
yeah,
you,
They're bored.
the
And we
kids,
call
the
them little
youngsters,
shits because they're robbing, because they're
No,
fighting,
but
because they're
you
doing
know
this.
what? You
But it's
can't-
because they're
There's
bored.
nothing for them
Yeah,
to
there's
do.
nothing for them
Well,
to
There's
do.
No.
nothing.
whose fault is that?
Yeah,
The
but
government's
true.
the budget. There's no,
Whose
but
fault?
then as well, it takes a community to raise these
raise
kids.
these kids.
So we
It
can't
does.
just blame the council. Oh, they took away all the youth club. As a community, if we really wanted to get a youth club set up, we could.
It's true.
But everyone,
But then the
oh, I
council
want it,
now
but I
is-
don't want to be a
It's
part
not
of it.
so easy that way. It's not so easy. You can go to apply to the council to get a community centre or what have you, yeah? It doesn't just happen like that.
No,
They
but
won't-
if you have the room, which most churches will open up for youth centres,
but then-
but everyone wants to be paid. No one don't want to do it
it's not
voluntary.
about. It's not about the
But
money.
it is really easy to open.
insurance
Yeah,
kind of
you
things,
do. Which
yeah.
most of the time, if it's a youth centre, they'll do it for free. But they're not going to put paid workers in there,
That's
and that's
the
why
thing.
they closed down.
Wow.
It was all to do with they didn't want to pay staff. But if everyone said as a community, we've got some volunteers in,
Yeah,
let's get
volunteers.
it. But no one don't want to do it. And why should it fall on one person in the community to lift everyone?
To lift everybody. Good topic there. Well done there, Sam. Well done.
We're calling them little shits and cussing this generation
You
because
can't
they are.
really, you
but it's because
can't.
they're bored.
It's,
But
they
then
are
as
bored.
well, I agree, but then I disagree because some of them, there's no discipline at home. There's no discipline. The parents and their
Parents.
children are friends.
Friends, the same
There's
age,
there's no,
and it shouldn't, and
it's
which
just
is
that
true,
thing.
Hold
which
on.
is true.
The
I
When
agree.
you draw the line.
Just like,
The,
yeah.
the government drew the line for you lot.
Yeah, I blame the
No,
school
which
as
is
well.
true.
They're
The
giving
government
my
drew
child
the-
childline.
the
I
government drew the
I
line for
remember
you
when
lot.
the government done. Yep, I
Not
remember.
for me.
No,
but
No,
no,
when they
but
says about slap it.
because if you smack
If
your
you
child,
smack your child,
You can go jail for it.
you
Yeah.
can go
No,
jail.
if you leave a mark.
Who are you talking
I
to?
remember
But then
came home with the number
it's
for
safe.
Childline.
Yes,
I said,
Yes,
yes.
I just told you that.
Make sure you call it. Make
Yeah.
sure you
I'll
tell
do it
her.
for you.
I'll call it for you.
Oh, yeah, that one.
It's not called
I
A
don't
lot of
call it
parents,
for
they'll
you.
get scared.
They will get
Yeah,
scared.
but-
And then
what
that's
it
what
is.
that's
That's
what.
when-
And
that's
I'm not
when
being
it
funny.
goes.
If I said to my child, "You're not going out, you're grounded,"
That's
and
right.
I've locked the
It's
door,
simple.
and they call Childline and say, "My mum's locked me in," I can get arrested, you know. But then if my child goes out and causes trouble, then you want to come to me. Your child's doing this.
But you know
But
what?
hold on, when I put a stop to that, you lot then come and arrest me.
As a
Okay,
kid, yeah,
can I
my generation used to watch like Tracy Beaker and shit, right?
Yeah.
And in my head, people might like when our parents would get mad at us, you'd think, you know what, fuck this shit, the dumping ground, or like looks so like it made Care look cool, and then
Yeah, yes.
Whoa.
It's well, they don't realise
Yeah,
it. They don't realise it.
When I
Whoa.
grew up,
Are you being serious?
Yeah, back then, so like social media wasn't like Facebook was just starting up, so it was just purely TV, and like when my mum got mad at me, I was like, you know what, yeah, it looks lit over there. I'll happily leave.
But you don't realise.
Did you?
2-3 years later, I'm like, no, that like it's not what.
It's
they
like when
think in
kids
that
get
picture.
kicked out of school and they go in study centre.
yeah.
After a while of being in study centre, they're bored. They want to go back to school.
It's not.
Yeah.
They think they're the cool kids because they're kicked
But
out
then
of
if
school.
you, I've spoke to some
But
of them
trust
and they
me.
are bored. It's not.
Trust
They're
me.
bored.
No.
They're bored.
No.
When they're
No,
in
it's
there,
not, no.
they see it different.
No, it's not bored because you have them parents like them pick me a bad breed.
And they
Yeah,
turn
hold
the
on,
blind
and
eye.
you
they-
entertain them.
Yeah.
Like you just slapped up a child down the road, or a child just slapped you up, and you say, "Go get a knife, go do whatever." Go
Oh,
do
when
that.
you're joining in
and
with
when
them.
you're joining
I
in
think
with
that's what the
them,
issue is.
Growing up, we lived on an estate, and I'm telling you, my neighbour was the auntie or the auntie or the auntie. No, if I'm walking, I'm being watched from balconies, being watched.
Everybody
and
knew, but nowadays.
No,
Right, and if
that's
I
the
did
community.
anything, they're going knock
Go
my
and
auntie's
knock
door,
back.
knock whoever's
But
door, and
that's
go and
what
tell. And you know what, my family wouldn't feel no way. They said, good, go and tell
Yeah.
them, go and slap them.
Yeah.
But if I pulled up on one of my friend's child,
do that,
I
no?
feel now I've got to phone my friend and say, I just see your son do this, and I told him to stop, just letting you know. Back in the day, we didn't have to do that.
Okay then, guys. As I said today, it was going to be a spicy episode, and the ladies have really turned it on today. And you know what? I can say this is episode 1 of God knows how many. I love how the ladies just came here, and guess what? They kept it real. And as I'm going to say to you lot, like, share, subscribe. As we say, Rum Chats to the world.